an owner's perspective, we had a shipbuilding order book of 8 MR tankers in Korea, right? And one of the things that when we started the program in 21 was we wanted to know what innovative devices can we add to the ship, right? And there are a few things that we could do, right? But fast forward to 5 years later, 2026, with AI, right, the speed at which it's moving forward, it's amazing. And I think a lot of these new technologies that are coming out that might have lagged 5 years ago, today they're going to come faster, to compound themselves in speed. So I think there's a lot of room in shipping, right, to improve the quality of the vessels, the life on board the ships from the crew, all right, to bring down costs for vessels, reduction of CO2 emissions, right, and one of the things that I like a lot as well is that digital twin that we're discussing now, where you'll have sensors on board, different machinery on board the vessel, and we'll be able at the shore to be able to see what is being wear and tear, and it will help us with our maintenance programs. So I guess at the end of the day, to sum it all up, I think that innovation has always been there, but with the AI advancement today, it's going to make things go at very fast speed. To me, AI has to be a tool and something to assist the human, not to replace the human. Obviously, in certain industries and sectors, they probably will be replaced, but for the most part, it should be there as a tool to help us move forward, not to overtake. One of the things that we took advantage to do today is we created an app called Splash, right? And it's a communications app like WhatsApp or Signal, but we'd like people, because most of the people in our industry were on Skype, and that no longer exists. We want people to have a maritime world to have their own app. So we created the app, but the app has AI in it. And one of the first things that we're introducing is fixing, right? For the chartering community on Skype, a lot of the brokers would talk to one another and they would trade on the emails. To this day, they trade on the emails, but they don't have Skype anymore. Now they moved on to WhatsApp, as an example. But on WhatsApp, as an example, you have your family members. So let's come into a platform that's for maritime, Splash. And in there, for example, now we can trade. So the brokers can chat with one another. They can mention, hey, I have a ship in this position. Somebody else has the cargo, the charterer, and they can actually start trading. AI picks it up, creates a fixture, a column or a tab. You go in there and you trade. AI co-pilot next to you is now watching everything you're doing and giving you suggestions or cautioning you, warning you. Or if there's a legal commentary that comes in that someone's trying to include into this, AI can help you decipher whether that wording is proper or should be modified. So that in itself, in that little example, is a way that AI is going to help the community, because it will help the broker community and the owners and the charters and the shippers be more efficient, right, save time, right, and have a lot more accuracy in what contract they sign, because a lot of times in shipping, you fix a ship, you have a contract, it's done fast, rushed, and you wind up in litigation. My viewpoint, you don't take the human out of the loop ever, right? And it's definitely, at least my experience with AI, and I know AI is developing and so forth, but at the moment, it's a good interaction. It's very useful, right? There's some very good AI programs out there, very, very instrumental to help. And I'll give you an example if you'd like. On one of the vessels we had a technical issue. So our technical team, along with the makers list, everybody was consulting one another to figure out what the issue may be. Well, we resorted to AI, right? The first response wasn't the best response, it wasn't the accurate response, but with the human element involved, right, actually, and the use of AI, we found the solution that we were looking for.